So yeah, it's one of my favorite games. Probably a top 5 RPG, if not top 10. My top 5 would be Final Fantasy IX, Suikoden 3, and 5. Both of those are get one spot. Legend of Legaia 2, which was a great PS2 RPG. And let's see. We'll throw Final Fantasy X in there. And Grandia 2. Grandia 2 is fantastic. Let me know in the comments if you've played Legend of Dragoon or any of those I've mentioned, especially Suikoden 3 and 5. If you've played, I know they've done the 2D HD remasters of the Gate Rune Wars, Suikoden 1 and 2 they released. But if you can let me know down in the comments if you played Suikoden 3 or 5, we can definitely be friends, because those are my favorite out of the series. A good JRPG series. I still have my PS3 because I got 1 through 4 digitally downloaded. 5 you have to buy a physical copy of, and that thing on Amazon Prime is up to like $350 for a hard copy. It's a rare game. Appreciate you checking the video out. Appreciate you watching if you are. If not, it's alright. I'm just doing this for fun. And if you have played this game before, let me know down below if you've collected all the Stardust and fought Faust, who was a harder boss than the final boss in this game. If you didn't have the right equipment that have magical damage, he would wipe you out in 2 hits. Especially if you took later party members that you get that have a low magic defense, he would wipe them out in 1 hit. Sorry, I was giving my cat kisses. His name's Jazz. But I just love the additions in these games, like the moves you learn, like you see here. SB is for when you get your Dragoon moves. The damage multiplier for your base attack. You have to get the addition done correctly so many times to level it up, which will increase the damage or the SP or both. Some moves are weaker than others. Some moves have more hits than others. It's really unique. This was Clair Obscur before Clair Obscur. I didn't forget what the number said it was at. I'll have to go look again after this fight. Oh boy.
Yes. Double slash. Yes. Double slash.
I gotta check the additions again. I forgot how many hits I was at to the next level. 48 to 60. So I would need 12 more times of timing it correctly to level it up to level 5 or 4.
Yes. Double slash.
I still have my physical copy of the strategy guide for this game. And the thing I liked is the enemies had an HP range. Like they could have, for example, 10 to 13 hit points or 10 to 15. The thing I like about this game is it's very like the damage, the way they do the damage, and when you level up and do damage, it's not overpowering. You can't break it. You can't break the game, which is uh, really cool for early era PS1 RPG.
Yes. Double slash.
And in this game, when you guard, you restore like 10% of what your max hit points is. That's why it's getting 15 right now. Because my max hit points are 150. You don't want none of this, bro.
Yes.
Double slash. Volcano. We'll hear that one later.
Yes. Double slash.
So when I first started on these fights, before I leveled up this edition, as I kept doing like more moves with it, I was only hitting these guys for 3. Now I'm hitting them for 11. So as the edition levels up, the damage multiplier increases on it. And then once you learn multiple, you can change it. Like if you want to generate more SP than damage, which will level your Dragoon levels up quicker, you can do that. Or you can do low SP additions, but they'll have high damage output, which is usually what you'll do if, you know, your Dragoons get up to level 5, which is the max level you can get in this game for your Dragoon levels. Not your character levels, but your Dragoon levels.
Yes. Double slash.
And your inventory in this game was limited, like item-wise. You could only have, I think, 32 items total, so you had that made you like actually kind of decide like what kind of items you wanted to have when you went into battle, or the item loadout you wanted to have, like how many healing you wanted to have, as opposed to like body purifiers, which would heal poison, or mind purifiers, which would heal fear. They have healing items that do 50% of your hit points. Then they have healing breezes, which do 50% for the party. Then they have healing rains, which are rare, but completely heal you. Like, you just don't get those. You can't just buy them. So it made the, like when you went into boss fights, it made you had to actually like plan and think out how many items you wanted to head into the boss battle with. And if you ran out of the healing, like say you went in with 8 healing potions and you ran out in the boss fight, you can't heal again unless you guard, which is pretty cool. I always did like later on in the game you get healing fogs, which restore you 100% to one person, but I always ran like 8 healing fogs, like 4 healing breezes, 2 healing rains, 4 body purifiers, 4 mind purifiers. I always kind of had like a specific loadout I do with my items.
Double slash.
I love you, Jazz. That's my cat. It's laying in my lap. I love you, Jazz, man. My last playthrough file on this, when I saved earlier for the new playthrough, was 68 hours because I was grinding and getting everybody in my party's Dragoon level to 5, getting all their additions learned. And every time I play this game, I try to pick new party members to run with. When I was younger and used to play it, I used to always pick the same two, but there's this guy you can get, Albert or Levitz, that one of his Dragoon abilities halves damage for each character fit by 50% for their turns, and I would use him a lot. But then as I got older, I used Maru, who was really weak until you get her final edition, which had a damage multiplier of 600%. Same thing with this Haschel guy. Like, most of his editions were weak, but his ultimate edition was like 700%. But there's one character who can only use one of these ultimate weapons late in the game. So if you want to use that weapon, you have to have her. So it's really unique, man. I wish they'd do at least a remaster, if not a remake. I wish Sony would. Yeah, we're gonna do it here. Let's do it in the comments. Hashtag release the Legend of Dragoon cut. Release the Legend of Dragoon remake. Or remaster, just to upscale the graphics, upscale the backgrounds, the pre-rendered backgrounds. That'd be awesome. I already forgot how many editions I had to need. Level 4 now.
Yes! Double lash! 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 Yes. Double lash. Yes. Double lash.
Wait! This way, this way! Yeet! Cut it out. Leave Shano alone. Leave Shano alone! Hang in there. I'll get you out from there. It's my attempt at voice acting. Ben Starr, eat your heart out.
Yes. Double lash. Yes. Double lash. Yes. Double lash. Yes. Double lash. Yes. Double lash.
And the cool thing they get is like when you aim at the enemy, up top their name, the color in the background was their element.
Yes. Double lash.
I think I'm at 5 more complete editions before it goes to level 5. Yep, 5 more. See, this is level 4, and it's still 20 points lower uh, damage output than the next one, which starts at level 1. So they vary, which is really cool. Allows for a little bit of customization.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes. Double lash. Yeah. Double lash. Yeah. Double lash.
I have 2 enemies I should level this edition to level 5 after this fight if I don't miss again.
Yeah. Double lash.
And then later on, the enemies can counter. Like instead of hitting X at the right time, you got to hit circle. And the more additions you unlock with different people, the more times you got to time it, and the speed is varies. It's pretty cool, man. It's level 5 now, so now I can switch to Volcano, which is 3 hits instead of just 1. You'll see. Check it out.
Yeah. Go.
Volcano!
Yeah. Go.
Volcano! All right, let's move on to the next area.